Hello, Samuel. I'm Michael. Here's my student ID. Yes, that's myself. Then let's move to the second part, is the app demo introduction. And in the Zoom video presentation, I have just introduced some basic concepts, how it works, how many data storages, and how many limitations. And I have just did it in the video presentation, and then I will show more details using my computer and my mobile phone. So first, let's see the this is my computer. It's clear. This is my app. There are 11 screen. No, 11. I think this is the different appearance. So virtual arrangement 1, label quantity title, testable quantity, label unit price title, testable unit price, button clock, label result title, testable total price, save the record, tinydb1. I just said my app is very simple. Yes, you just let's see this is the screen. You just input your quantity, how many papers or how many materials you want to print. You tell to the staff, then the staff will input the quantity and input the price per quantity. You will print. Then he will click the calculate button. Then the total price will be quantity plus price per quantity. Oh, sorry, multiplied by price per quantity. Yes, it's also plus. So the total price will be a number. Then you can save the record. This is the innovation that I have created. So the block is also very simple. You see there are two. First, you click the button called the button clock. That means the calculate button. Then the app will set label result title test to testable quantity test plus multiplied by testable unit price per test. Return the product of the two numbers. Then the result set testable total price. The testable contents will be a number that will show you in the mobile phone a while. Then let's see, if you click the save this record, that means the last button. If you click this button, so what happened? The app will call tinydb1, store the given value number under the given tag called last result that you just finished. Yes. So, and also the storage persists on the phone when the app is restarted. Value to store, label result title dot test, and then it will save this record test to a word called you have, or the string called you have successfully saved the record. That means you can see what you have what the transaction you have done with the company or with the printing staff. It's the computer part, and then I will show you how it works in the mobile phone. In school, I always use the Apple, but in my home, I will use the Vivo mobile more. Yes, I have used this mobile for 3 years. Oh no, 4 years, almost 4 years. It's just a little bit old, but it can still use, and it is also in high efficiency. So let's click this app. Yeah. Then we connect the AI companion, scan the QR code. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's the screen you can see. So I just said if you are a printing staff, if you are a printer, you will input two different variables. One is quantity, one is price per quantity. Let's say the example is 2. If we print 2 paper for exam, the quantity is 0.7. Then we click the calculate button. Yeah, it is the result. 2 multiplied by 0.7. Then we save this record. Yeah, you will see just what I showed. You have successfully saved the record. You have successfully saved the record. If we change another one, for example, if I'm worried about the exam, I want to print more for revision. I want to make my revision more efficient. Yes, the quantity will increase to 5. Then the price product is also 0.7. Calculate 3.5. Yes, it is just the same as what I did just now. Yes, so that is how my app works. It is just very simple, and I hope to make it more visible or more practicable in the future, because the time is limited. I have to assign to different modules, different classes, but in this class I have tried all my best to do it well. And I also want to thank Samuel. You have taught us a very, very valuable class, because without this class I cannot have the knowledge for my useful knowledge for my future postgraduate studies. Because in the postgraduate studies I will also use the skills and the knowledge you have taught us in this class to create apps in education category or in law category, not in business category. But this is a very good example, so I hope to make it more and more useful, like I said in the video presentation in Zoom, to make it more convenient, more useful, and can do it in maybe later in multi-currency or increased quality of service to customer. So I hope to make it well in the future. That's all my presentation. I have do well. I think I have tried my best to do it well. So in the next coming week, I hope to get your feedbacks in the Q&A session. Thank you so much, Samuel.